He was allowed to leave for peeing? What? Are you serious? That should not count.
This human. Blair, why was he watching this person? It's time for Uno. There we go, Uno. Let's have some fun. That's what gaming is for. It's not to have multiple women. Definitely if you have someone already. Peach Mango, V8 energy, steady energy to keep you focused on the purpose, the demise of corporate gaming. Peanut butter bar, dark chocolate protein, crackers, peanut butter crackers. No, we're not going back to Valkyrie. She's not ready for the 6ix9ine. She fears us. And she has enough problems to deal with one of her acquaintances having multiple women in his life when he has a significant other. Yeah, wah. We keep trying to remind you humans. Oh, that's our old friend from South America. But today we're going to do some Uno. Card game nights, Thursday and on Tuesday. We Slay the Spire and TFT. Yes, there will be no special guests on TFT as they have a new season. Season 17 will start this week, and we will have that on Thursday. TFT. I know it's not a card game. It don't matter. We wanted a special guest on the show.
Reverse.
What's the Oh yes, the Asian woman.
Reverse.
Ivani. We learned something from an Instagram influencer who's a beautiful brown Filipino woman who's not Valkyrie. Where's angry Lily? There she is. She's a beautiful brown Filipino woman who's Filipino 100% and not half German. But she says whenever there's a whole lot of Asian in one little circle, like Valkyrie and Suno and...
Draw 2.
Can we still say Suno's name?
Draw 2.
No, okay. That's all we need to know. He's been canceled like Elam, who cheated on his girlfriend. Okay, that's all we need to know. Okay, but anyway, the Asian circle, the roomies of LA. Let's focus on the game. But whenever they have nothing but Asian friends and don't interact with anyone outside the Asian community, that's a person that's obedient to their oppressors and feel they are privileged like the colonizers. We learned this from a Filipino woman in her 20s. And she said most of them are racially biased. Now, we had high hopes to have Ivani, the one that plays TFT, on the show this Tuesday, TFT, and go up against her, and like Brianna, Austin Creed, Lily Pichu. But it did not happen. What you mean, Conchella? The concert? What about what concert? Oh yeah, she did have to go to a concert, Conchella, with Sexy Red and a host of other people, Lizzo and
Yellow.
Justin Bieber, yeah. But anyway, we already knew because of racial bias and age discrimination we are in the mind of a brown man. They will never go up against us. But for some reason, he had high hopes. The human, Blair and XOXO 6ix9ine had high hopes that Ivani... Okay, we got to change the green, even though we shouldn't.
Draw 4.
But good chance. The human on top, Steph,
Uno.
has green. No, good. Well played, human. Well played. You got 3 diamonds for what? Oh yeah, they give out diamonds now whenever you play a game and get second place. Or first place. But the sad part is, we thought the corporate gamer that cheated on his girlfriend with multiple women, that good chance some of them might have been underage, like Rick James, 17 years old. Since 2018. They painted him to be some kind of sexual predator. We thought that corporate gamer that we can't name, Sakuno's name, but we did challenge him to Uno Mobile. Good chance they've been doing it since 2018. Just going into the DMs, something we don't do. Just, We are aliens. We could care less about you humans. We're not going into your DMs. Oh, wait a minute. We did go into Brianna's whisper. But we took a photo and made sure people knew that we challenged her to Marvel Snap, a game she don't play, and Skippo, another game she don't play. And then we are in the mind of a brown man, meaning she would never go up against us. And she don't play Uno Mobile, so why challenge her? But for some reason, the human Blair feels that Ivani could have really freed the human from his demise, and after 20 years at YouTube. We're going hard enough for that. Thank you. Yay! But we already know, after learning from the Filipino woman who's an influencer over at Instagram, that when you have a bunch of Asians all together, you don't see nobody of color other than European and British descent, like Elam, who cheated on his girlfriend. They will not play with anyone non-sexually. We got to remind you of that. This is all about just playing card games and mobile games and crappy Windows games. They will never play with somebody that look like us.
Draw 4.
Something else we learned from Instagram about a Japanese activist. After she went to a concentration camp at a young age and lost her father during World War II. He wasn't in the war. They just discriminated against him and didn't get him the medical attention that he needed. But she was an activist. And for Puerto Ricans and for Japanese and for people for equal rights. Then she met a great man. We didn't know him. We were in Japan during that time period. Named Malcolm X. For about 16 months, he interacted with him, and she talked to him, and she tried to encourage him and educate him, trying to love other brothers and sisters of other ethnicities other than Islam and brown people. But he was also trying to educate her to some people you just can't get along with. But the day that Malcolm X was shot, because he was murdered and assassinated as he was about to speak in Harlem, because that's where the Japanese activist, the woman, lived. She lived in Harlem and met Malcolm X. For 16 months, she knew who Malcolm X was. But as soon as he was shot, guess who came on the stage to hold him as he was bleeding to death? No, not one of the Islams or brown men. It was the Japanese activist, the woman, Japanese activist. Just Google it. Malcolm X, Japanese activist, holding him. That was her. And she lived to be in her 80s or 90s. She was an activist until the day she died. That's what happens when you put a Japanese person in a concentration camp and let their father die. Because you didn't give him medical attention.
Don't give up.
What you mean you don't believe us? That a Japanese person can't be an activist? To stand by Malcolm X? After Malcolm X went to Mecca, he went to Mecca before he died, he wanted to be more like Dr. King. And let's just say some people couldn't allow that. That's why they assassinated Malcolm X and Dr. King. Because Dr. King was about to do the poor people movement. Poor people, all people. Just like the activist, the Japanese activist, who held Malcolm X as he died in her arms. There's photos of it. Just Google it. We wasn't in America. We were in Japan. But yes, we lost the game. But we love telling stories, but this is actual history. Beautiful Japanese woman. No Generation Alpha. They put Japanese who were born in America back in the 40s in concentration camp right after Pearl Harbor was bombed by the Japanese. During wartime, they bombed the military base. Something American military don't do. They just bomb civilians. They don't bomb military bases like Iran is doing right now. But back in the 40s, during World War II, we were there. They bombed Pearl Harbor, which at the time was not owned by America, but they had a military base there. And strategically, it was wise for Japan to bomb the military base of Hawaii. So that way, they wouldn't bomb Japan. The Americans, who were racist as hell. There's red, human red. The person's playing the game, he's in there ready for. So they bombed Pearl Harbor, which was a military base. Not a civilians around, just military base. Japan knew what they were doing back in the day. But anyway, then after that bombing, the racist president at the time made a executive order to put all Japanese, even if they were born in America, in concentration camps. And that's how the activist was born, who held Malcolm X in her arms as he died from being shot. Assassinated because they couldn't have him uniting with Dr. King in the poor people movement. No, not the death of Malcolm. We're not cheering one. The human that's doing the game. Who's not Sukuno. Trust us, we're not doing anything with Sukuno.
Woohoo!
We keep telling you humans that you are sexual creatures and you just can't be tied down to one person. Not saying you got to be all willy-nilly and going around sleep with multiple people. You just got to be more responsible and have consensual. Don't be like the corporate gamer that touch women inappropriately and jump off them like Cass and Twerk for Hassan as he has a shock collar on him. Blair's writing the jokes. We don't know what the hell any of this means. Okay. Earlier today at the pre-show at Twitch, one of our fans played 2 versus 2 with us, which is kind of sus, but we like playing with other humans in 2 versus 2. Hate 2 versus 2. Oh, the BA tastes so good. I can see why Murasaki recommends it. Since we've been watching her for the past 2-3 days and can't figure out how she stays awake 3 days in a row. Then she tells us that she don't take a bath every day like Foosley. Yes, we are disappointed in Arasaki, just like the little circle of friends of Asians who are racially biased like Ivani, Foosley, Valkyrie.
Draw 2.
What you mean Valkyrie's not like them? She is German.
Skip.
Y'all keep forgetting that she's half German. The origins of white supremacy. 17th century ideology. Google it. Catholic Church, just Google it.
Blue.
We're just here to make you think. We have nothing against
Draw 4.
Valkyrie. We wanted to go up against her in Hearthstone, which is never going to happen. The human don't move
Draw
on from
2.
that.
Draw 2.
Well,
What? Reverse.
like we have learned about racial bias from a Filipino woman that's 100% Filipino and a beautiful brown woman over at Instagram. We're not going to give out that information because we don't want nobody to threaten her. But she made it clear when you have a whole lot of Asians, from her experience, all together in a circle, like the roomies. Ooh, that human to the left of us might have a green. Okay. But anyway, when they are associated with just all Asians,
Yellow.
and nobody else but Asians, meaning like Foosley and them. Foosley, Yvonne, Tina
Reverse.
Tin, who's Korean, Katamina, who's on that Katamina, who's Korean. Just have all them friends and nothing but European friends. No other people of color. No blacks. No Latinos, no Filipinos, no religious people, just a bunch of Asians all in one circle. No different from Kaisenet and all the brown people that hang with him. Hardly have any. He does have 1 or 2 whites and Asians, but they are more acceptable to being racially biased because they truly believe in the racist stereotypes made up by white supremacy. Yeah, this is from her mouth, a Filipino woman in her 20s who's 100% Filipino and some Spanish because, you know,
Draw 4.
Japan and Spain did colonize the Philippines. That's actual fact. We colonized the Philippines
Draw 2.
because we really wanted to conquer the world like the British and the rest of the Europeans. But anyway, that was back in the glory days of Japan, the rising sun. But right now,
Yellow.
oh my God, we done with the crackers already.
Uno.
We're not going to talk about Sukuno. We really can't say that we having fun just playing games anymore. That was his saying. As you know, he's been canceled. No! Just like we just lost.
Don't
I
give
know the
up.
script is all over the place. But we did have fun playing against, we got to see what human we went up against on the pre-show. Oh, just go watch it at Twitch. Let's take a look at our friend list. We might be able to find the friend that we went up against. Oh, somebody want to join our club. Yay! The reason why we paused because this human joins the club then gets upset. I don't know why he's upset with the 6'9". I can see why he's in a state of fear, but they join the club. They're from Facebook. They join the club, then get upset, then leave the club. Okay, what human did we go up against earlier today? Her! That was our special guest on the pre-show today at 9 o'clock. We played, I think, one game. She wanted to play in multiple games, but we wasn't able to do it because the human had to wake back up. Times 40, yes, human. Times 40. But it was fun playing a game with her. Hopefully, if the French guy has time and he's not on that damn Red Bull, he will make a clip of that and then just highlight it over at Twitch. We can't put everything on here at YouTube. We got shorts and everything, and they just don't watch gaming like they used to. Oh, we're going up against a master. The season mode that no longer exists. Where's Lily Peachy? No, that's the angry one. There she is. Now we need to focus on this game. Now we high off the caffeine. Oh, we got some skinny popcorn. Oh, we ain't supposed to say skinny pop. Sorry. Owned by Hershey. And we're not endorsed by them.
Draw 2.
Okay, never mind.
Draw 2.
Okay, but our condolences goes to Sakuno. We liked him. We thought he was one of the good guys.
Skip.
But he had DMs and singing Rick James songs, 17 years old, messing with little girls since the age of 2. There's no real evidence of it, you know. They're just hearsay. Hopefully Sakuno,
Uno.
hopefully he don't, will make a statement about how he did not cheat on his girlfriend like Ellen, who got killed.
Draw 4.
Why are you angry, Lily? You won. Oh, we challenged you to
Wahoo!
the dark chocolate tastes so good in your mouth. And also melts in your... Oh, it doesn't melt in your hand if you know what you're doing. It just melts in your mouth. And not in your hand. Yeah, we're climbing the rank. We were elite last week. Now, the Coin League is global. I don't think it's just friends. It's global, I think. We're not a master like Stephen. Oh, wait. Stephen Angel left the game. I know. Wah, wah. Yeah, he left the game. Like so many before him. We will miss Stephen Angel. No one's really canceled in the gaming community. Look at that one that jumped off a woman like a cat after sexually assaulting her. He's over at Kick. We can't say his name anymore, but we don't need another lawsuit. But he's at Kick now. Why? The woman that was the victim of his assault is still kicking. But without assuming, the women of chaos, will never be able to stop this invasion. We have a quarter of your planet already in control of us that we done replaced and made clones of. A quarter of the planet. Now, we just need a half. Then once we can start taking over your governments and stuff. Just like we did with Japan when we had Gotcha-Mind going up against us.
Draw 2.
I'll be angry.
Yellow.
But to be honest with you, the human Blair, who's our head writer, really had high
Draw
hopes
4.
that Ibani was not going to be like the other, Asians, racially biased and age discrimination like Brianna, in Brooklyn, New York. But them hopes have been demised. After watching no. Filipino woman that educated us at 6'9" on how racially biased Asian people can be.
Draw 4.
Imagine if we were in the mind of a Caucasian male, not Ellen, not Sakuno, a Caucasian male who was not married and did not have high wings. Will we still be accepted by people like Bruce Lee and the rest of them? I know Blair writing the jokes is a stupid joke about Bruce Lee, talking about how she likes to be laid when she gets hot wings and how she messed with a married man. They didn't cancel her because Valkyrie saved her. And it's safe to say that Valkyrie and 100 Thieves Yeah, right. You're trying hard not to laugh. We'll
Uno.
save Sakuno. Even though they said there's
Uno.
multiple women that he was flirting with in their DMs, even though he had a significant other, and they didn't know nothing about it.
Uno.
They didn't know he had a
Draw two.
significant other. For 5 years, they didn't know he had a significant other and was in other people's DMs. What you say? We were in Brianna's DM. No, we were in
Reverse.
Brianna's whisper. We whispered
Draw
her
two.
and took a photo. I know we said this before. We took a photo to remind you we just wanted to go up against her. And 2 games that she don't play. We told you that earlier in the show. But that's not good. But yeah, green. But we know, like David and Blair was thinking, they were hopeful that Brianna would go up against us to destroy us. They thought Valkyrie could destroy us. He's a multimillionaire. And one time they thought Pokimane, who now don't change their name legally,
Draw
could
two.
destroy us. But like I said, God dang it! My thoughts go out to Sakuno.
Green.
This might hurt his career. We hate you humans. Because y'all just don't believe that y'all hairless apes that are sexually, sexual creatures, sexually active. Being tied down to one person is not possible. It's not logical. It's not logical. And this is not even Star
Don't
Trek.
give up.
He's telling you about history, something that y'all really don't care too much about. Right now, Iran has a video out with logos. They dumbed it down for you to understand what Trump is doing to you to end this war, and how easy it is to manipulate the mind of you humans in America, United States, that is. We lost another game. We try to teach you how to think and question everything like the free thinkers before us. James Baldwin, A. Philip Randolph. Never mind. Don't Google black free thinkers. We have time for another game, don't we, Blair? No, we're not reading any more about Sakuno and the multiple women he has. Some of them might have been underage. We have no evidence of that. Just watch Dean So Cool here at YouTube. He explains all of that. So just go to the fucking X, or not the porn site, X, formerly known as Twitter. They got all of that information. Trying to make the man look like he's, I don't know what they were trying to make Sakuno look like. But our thoughts go to him and the little circle of roomies in LA who's racially biased because they're Asian. They've never been around other people of color. Why do you keep bringing up Senna? Oh, yes, she is brown and Japanese. Her father is brown. Her mother was Japanese and European. And she is friends with, oh, yes, the one he wants to glaze in Hearthstone. Her honey buns, Valkyrie, who he was watching earlier. Which we all know now, a human known as Valkyrie don't play Hearthstone anymore. And they have a new battleground coming out this week as well. TFT got their Season 17. Slay the Spire, still doing their updates of Slay the Spire. What? Who time is? Oh, human, you are so slow. Good chance that human tutor, this human here, has timed out. It happens. What they do, they go here and quit the game. You can just go there and quit the game. Just like in Uno Arcade. And that's why good chance he done timed out. Good chance he said, we're going up against the 6'9". We're leaving this game. We can't beat the 6'9". No, we're not doing the joke about 6'7". The humans don't even know what 6'7" means. It's a goddamn room with a prostitute living in it. 6'7" is a rap song about a escort in a room 6'7", and they think it's hip. We're 6'9". We getting dark chocolate peanut butter all over the $2,000 iPhone we still paying for. Since Brittany didn't pay for it when she has the money to do it. No, we're not yelling at her, Blair. Brittany's not even watching. Oh no, we're running out of time. That 20 is what's killing us to skip. We'd be glad to go back to Uno Arcade on Wednesday. Tomorrow it will be Slay the Spire Plus. Not 2, but Plus from Apple Arcade. Why you keep giving them likes, human? We getting our ass handed to us. Go to 20. We don't need... Ooh, we got 74,000 coins. This is what happens when you have the monthly card. That and you win at least some of the games. The monthly card that we have activated gives us about 500 coins a day. Every day, which is good. Then you got the win. If you want to see the best gameplay of the week, just go over to the short, section of our channel. The Humans channel, XOXO69. Stop asking us about Yvonne. Yvonne is not going to go up against us. We just educated you how, if you have nothing but Asian friends, how racially biased you are because you're being obedient to your oppressors. Just go to Instagram and look for the Filipino woman that we can't name. Beautiful Filipino woman. Brown skin. Stop saying Valkyrie. It's not Valkyrie. But when we saw that video and she was educating us about how she was treated, they called her chubby. When looking at the woman, she was not chubby. That they didn't like her brown skin. She was too brown to be Filipino. They thought we were Filipino. The human is, but he's not Filipino. He's African descendant and American born. He's human. But we lost another one. We did better during the pre-show.
Don't give up.
We won't give up. Oh yeah, Lily Pichu. What have you learned today? No, us losing. You've learned today how you can still have fun. Just don't have the kind of fun Sakuna was having. I gotta remind you, a white woman from Utah, a Mormon, is writing this stuff. He was watching Valkyrie before all this. I don't know why. He's supposed to be at work. Do we have time for one more game, Blair? See, we really don't know. We don't have no way of knowing. You know, because you're the one doing... When Rachel coming back? Is she still in South Africa? Ooh, yes, scratch another one. But if we ever do go up against Ivani, who happens to be Asian, she's not Chinese like Foosley, and we don't have no hot wings, and we're not married and European, so, and we're not Broden. No need to think about that joke. It's time to wait the human back up. I know this is a short episode. We can't do no more than 20 minutes. It takes forever to upload the videos. The French guy and Blair got to upload. It takes days. But you can watch the pre-shows over at Twitch, the Corporate Gamer Retirement Home. That's where a good chance Kuno is going to retire. You really you don't get canceled when you get caught in a scandal. Look at Hassan. He had a shock collar on his dog. He put a shock collar on his dog because the dog's so big he don't know how to control it. We're not going to do the joke about Valkyrie. We have no evidence that Hassan puts anything on her, other than maybe a plan B. Yeah. I'm still trying to figure out how the hell you did not know the human known as Sakuno had a girlfriend for 5 years, and you didn't know it. He was a roomie. He was amongst you little Asian friends that don't have brown or any other friends other than Cindy-on, who has nothing but Asian friends. It's time to wake the human back up. Enough of the jokes. Thanks for watching. Have fun playing games. Just don't be like Sakuno. Be better than them. Yeah, just be better than them.